this is John and Jackie from OpenLove101.com, and today we're going to talk about...
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Erectile dysfunction.
Ooh.
As a swinger in the lifestyle, it can be pretty rough sometimes when it happens.
Yeah.
Have we ever had that happen to us where we've been with someone and they've had that issue? And we're talking about erectile dysfunction that's caused from anxiety. You know, there are people out there that might have that issue because of a cardiovascular problem.
Yeah, and you want to make sure if you do have that problem, you want to get checked out, talk to your doctor. You know, if you're having a reoccurring issue with that, let's say. It
could be a sign of something larger than
larger
than just erectile dysfunction. But the kind we're talking about when somebody gets nervous.
Yeah. And that can happen, you know, obviously I don't have that equipment, but I can see how it could be a problem. You're going to be able to talk more about that than I am.
Well, it has happened to me, but it's been a long time ago that it did happen. It was when I first got into the swinger club business, and my partner and I were getting ready to have sex in front of a bunch of people that were in the room, and I got a little nervous, and it just wasn't going to happen.
Okay, so then if being in a situation like that, where you're nervous, and so the connection's not getting made, it's not doing what you want to do, then what would be some things that would help with that? Like as a partner, like what could I do that would help?
Well, first of all, one of the things that I did was just start kissing her again and hiding the fact that I wasn't hard. From there I moved on down, I started kissing her down her body and then on down and then going down on her. I did something that would still please her, but didn't matter if I were hard or not.
Okay, but what would be some things I could do to maybe help you? I mean, are there things that...
You could try. I mean, you know, you could try going down on your partner and seeing if you're able to get him hard that way, but he may be so nervous that that's not going to happen. And but definitely, that's worth a try. Or finding out from your partner maybe what you can do as far as touching him a certain way that might excite him. Another thing that I found that helped me early on was starting off in maybe a semi-private room where people aren't really watching us. Yeah. And then making out, getting hard, start the act, and then letting people watch when it's already going.
Yeah. Once
you're going, or I found for myself, once I'm in the midst of having sex with somebody, I'm probably going to stay hard throughout it.
Right.
Unless there's something about her that's not turning me on very much. But as long as that's going on, it makes it a lot easier to stay hard.
Well, and I think too, there's probably a lot of pressure on you men out there to be able to perform, and that's not necessarily what being in a sexually charged environment has to always be about. There can be some focus on the women, or the woman can focus on the man doing other things. It doesn't just always have to be about intercourse.
That's true.
So it may be a great opportunity to explore some other things. Maybe there's some other positions or things that you can try with each other that aren't centered around that particular portion.
The other thing to remember as a man, it doesn't make you any less of a man. It does happen, and especially with new couples. And they get in that situation, they've never been watched by anyone before, all of a sudden there's all these people around watching them in the same room, and you're going to, many men get nervous and have a problem with that.
Right.
The other thing that I've seen is over drinking, or maybe doing some other things, you know, that could cause that to not happen because of what's going on.
That's true. That's a good point. Is you know,
we want to, well, not me, but there's people out there that want to drink whiskey to help give them a little bit more courage, but what it ends up doing is affecting you down there as well.
Yeah.
So you want to maybe moderate that.
Right. So, I mean, either it's not the end of the world. It can be a great opportunity to try something different. But like we said earlier, if it does end up being something that's repetitive, it may not be a bad idea to check with your physician just to rule out any cardiovascular issues that you may have. But
and at that time, they can prescribe for you some drugs out there that we all know about, like the blue pill. that can help you when you get in that situation.
So, don't give up.
In the meantime, have fun, and
We'll see you later.